was that a third game this season that could have been a draw, but someone found the way to win it late on for you?
Yeah. This if we play this game 10 times more in the same fashion, then I think it's 8 times a draw. We win it 1 time and Arsenal wins it 1 time because it was an uneventful game, which is something sometimes positive as well because both teams were really good in rest defense and in defending. But I think normally Arsenal and us are able to create more chances during a game. But that tells you also something about the structure and the amount of discipline both teams have without the ball. And then you need a moment of magic, which we got from Dominic. And that resulted us winning the game that was, like I just said, normally would have been ended in a draw. But I don't agree with you on the first game. I think we totally deserved to win the Bournemouth game, by the way.
You said at one point last season that Dominic Szoboszlai was maybe a little bit underrated, not by you, but externally. What he's done the last few games, does that sort of sum up how important he is to this team?
I don't think he changed at all in the last few games compared to what he did last season. He's always been the player that I think he understands what a Liverpool player should look like. If you wear this shirt, you should give everything, no matter in what position you play. As a midfielder, he's always the first one to track back, to press high. And today, I don't think he did anything wrong. Unbelievable game from him in a position he probably played only 2 or 3 times in his life. So tells you a lot about the mentality he has. But he played really well, as he played so many times so well as an attacking midfielder also.
Well, hi Arne, you mentioned the structure and the discipline of the ball in terms of how the defence was in. But I think in terms of individual performances, all 4 members of the back 4 were superb today, particularly after what Newcastle, where there had been some criticism of some of them, particularly Canate.
Okay, no, he didn't get criticism from me, but yeah, if you play in Liverpool in a Liverpool shirt, you get a lot of credits mainly, and sometimes maybe you get a little bit of criticism, which is not a problem at all. Today they were outstanding. You have to be outstanding if you play Arsenal because of all the attacking threat they have. So I think they thought like, wow, we did a great job. And then they looked at the line and they saw Eze and Ødegaard coming in. But again, they did well also against them. Yeah, very good game. I think Virgil was already unbelievable against Newcastle. And he and the others were very good today again as well.
How is Canate, by the way?
He thinks it's cramp, and I have no reason to doubt him, although sometimes players talk about cramp and then we make a scan and it's more than that. Jeremy Frimpong wasn't too happy, like some pundits, like some journalists, when I took him out against Bournemouth, because why does he do this? And he thought he only had cramp or only felt a little bit, and he's already out for 2 or 3 weeks now. So let's wait and see. On a positive note, Joe Gomez, what a 15 minutes. And I had to make one difficult choice today because I had to leave one player out of the squad, only Jeremy Frimpong being injured, and then I only have to make one difficult decision who I cannot take in the squad. And the good thing was that is a centre-back, Giovanni Leoni, so we are perfectly placed in that position.
How was Vince's injury, or what is Vince's injury?
It wasn't an injury. It was a welcome to the Premier League. It was after 85 minutes. I don't think he knew that he could have cramp in so many different places. And that's what happened. That is welcome to the Premier League, welcome playing in this intensity against an Arsenal that can play really intense as well. So that is, if you bring in what we do, very, very, very good players, so talented, but from different leagues and young. So 22, I think, Florian, 23, Hugo. So I think it's normal that if you're not 27, 28, you maybe need to make a step towards the Premier League, and that's what these two are doing. And in the meantime, we have 9 points out of games where we picked up last season 5 points. So that's only positive, but I do know and understand that we can do better. The positive thing is some people thought we were too open against Bournemouth. You couldn't say we were too open today. because I said uneventful. You could use another word as well, which could be the word boring, because both teams hardly created any chance.
Last one here, please.
Hi, Arne. As you say, 9 points at the first international break. What are you happy about your team, and what do you think you still need to improve?
Mentality, having to bring quite a lot of new players in because quite a few left. And then if you have to start the season against Bournemouth, who were last season already really good, and this season again are already on 6 points, if I'm correct. I think I am. Playing Newcastle away, which is for every single team in the league one of the most difficult away games, and then Arsenal at home, which is definitely one of the 3-4 most difficult games of the season. And then already doing what we are doing. We're not perfect. We weren't perfect last season, by the way, as well. But still, what you can see is a great mentality, and everybody wants to work so hard to get a result over the line. And then you need a little bit of luck, which we had in Newcastle today. But I've said this so many times. I think it was Michael Jordan. The harder we work, the more luck we get. And that is, I think, something that you can say about this team. They work incredibly hard. And there will be moments in the season where we work just as hard and we don't find the luck of scoring a goal. But we always give ourselves a chance because we work so hard.
Thank you, guys.